Hey, welcome to another episode of Quick Tips for Amazon Sellers with myself, Kevin King. I'm the lead mentor in the Helium 10 Elite Mastermind, which is a training for high level sellers that are already crushing it on Amazon. I also teach people from A to Z how to sell on Amazon and the Freedom Ticket. But today, I want to give you some really cool, quick tips. But just recently, I was speaking at an event in New York City called ASGTG, about 600 sellers there, and this was really cool. As I was speaking up on stage, an artist in the back of the room was drawing notes about what I was speaking in real time. It's like cliff notes of what I was speaking. It was a really cool thing. I'd never seen that before, and it was awesome. Ed Rosenberg, who puts on the event, he said that the biggest complaint at his event was there was just too much content, and the second biggest complaint was there was too much good food. These events sometimes are just a lot of fun to go to. So if you haven't been to any events out there with Amazon sellers, you've got to get out and go to some. But today, what I want to teach you in this episode of the Quick Tips is that there's three major places that sales come from on Amazon. Most people think it's all from search results, and that's what most people focus on. Can they get indexed? Can they get their product indexed for different words? But search results are when someone goes to Amazon up in the top bar and they type in a keyword. There's a list of products that come, they click on one and they buy it. That accounts for about 35% of the sales. But product pages account for about 40% of the sales on Amazon. Product pages are the page where you have your pictures and your bullet points and your listing and your title and maybe your EBC. But people that go to that page sometimes don't buy what's on that page. Instead, they scroll down the page and buy something else that's on the page. Now, they maybe have typed in a keyword, something caught their eye, they clicked on it, and then they got to the page, but something else down at the bottom of the page said, hey, this looks even better, let me compare that. Or maybe it's someone sending traffic from the outside straight to that product page. It doesn't matter, but they're the biggest source. What's on those product pages besides the main product are the biggest source of sales on Amazon. The rest comes from Google and social media. Google, like you could type in something on Google, and sometimes Amazon pages that will go direct to Amazon will show up, or people running ads on Pinterest or Facebook or doing messenger bots, whatever it may be. That's about 25% of the sales. But so today in this quick tips, we're going to talk about the product pages. Now, if you scroll down on a product page, you'll usually see something that looks like this, where it says sponsored products related to this item, or customers who also shop for this, shop for that. There's also frequently bought together. There's several different things where there's a lot of other products that show up there. And these are very valuable positions to try to get your product in, if you can. But you don't just want to be on any page. There's certain ones you want to be on because sometimes it's not to your advantage to be on the page. It's to your advantage to be on other pages. And that's what I want to show you right now. So if you've been running advertising on Amazon, sponsored ads, PPC, at least for a week, ideally for a couple weeks to a month to get enough data. If you've been running an automatic campaign is one where Amazon automatically picks the keywords that they put your ads in front of. You will often see when you look at the search term report that Amazon gives you when you download that from Seller Central. In there, sometimes there won't be search terms. Instead, it's not box of candy or box of chocolates. It's all these weird gibberish that starts with a B. Those are ASINs. Those are ASINs that other product pages that Amazon has been showing your ad on. So you want to take a look at your data there and see which you want to make two lists. One of the ones that are converting at a profit, that are making that people are buying. Another list of the ones that people are clicking but nobody's buying, or they're clicking but very few people are buying, and it's a huge loss to you. So you want to make two different lists. That's one way to get the information that you can use to figure out whose pages do you need to go and target to try to steal sales away from them. And that 40% of where the sales come from on Amazon. But if you don't have this, or even if you do have this, another cool way to find places to target is by using this tool called Blackbox, which is from Helium 10 software. If you go into the black box and you click on product targeting, that's in the red box there, you enter an ASIN, like enter your ASIN, it's going to give you an option to enter some additional filters, which you definitely want to do, because what you want to do is you want to be on product pages where you have a competitive advantage. So you want to be on pages where their product costs more than yours. So if yours is $29.95, you're going to come in here under the price tab and put $30 as their minimum, or maybe it's $35 or whatever you want to put, but they got to be more expensive than you. The review count, if you've got 250 reviews and they've only got 16, your chances of convincing a customer through social proof to buy is much higher. So you want to appear on people's pages when possible that have lower review counts than you. And it's the review rating. If you have a 4.7 rating, let's say, or 4.5 rating in this case, someone that has a 5.0 rating, they may actually get the sale over you. But someone that's got a 3 or a 4, you have a much better chance of actually beating them because they have a worse rating. So if you use these filters, what will happen is Blackbox will go out and they will pull everything from the frequently bought together, the customers who bought this also bought, and the Amazon suggested products related to this item. 3 different places. Sometimes the customers also bought is like 20 or 30 pages long. It's a ton of stuff. So it'll pull everything from these particular places, and it'll spit back a list of all the products that meet that criteria. In this case, it was quite a few of them. So you can just hit the download CSV button. It'll download them all into a CSV file that you can just open up in Google Docs, or if you have Excel or whatever you may use. And you can just copy those ASINs. These are the ones that are prime candidates for you to test. They may not all work. Some of them may work, some of them may not work, but these are prime ones that you should test where you have a competitive advantage. So you're going to copy all those ASINs. You're going to go create an advertising campaign on Amazon, and you're going to choose manual campaign, manual targeting when you create the new ad campaign. You're going to choose product targeting, which is brand new. It's just a new feature that used to be only available to vendors and people who had AMS, but now everybody can do it. That's selling on Amazon as a third-party vendor. And then you're going to click on the individual products tab, and then you're going to paste that list from that spreadsheet of all your ASINs. And you can also even put your own ASINs. If you have a bunch of products, consider targeting your own pages to try to get extra stuff onto your own pages and advertise on your other products pages. It can be a great way to get into frequently bought together and that kind of thing. You can also negative match the bad ones. So any bad ones that you see in your search term report that just aren't converting, you can hit exclude products and put those in there so that that you don't show up on any ads. You can also do category targeting. Let's say you have a brand new product that's just coming out and there's not much keyword demand. It's the hottest, it's the latest, newest fad item. It's the newest fidget spinner, and no one's really searching for it yet. But so you can target categories, and that's a great place to try to get some traction for something that's kind of new. Or if it's a gift item or a holiday item for Mother's Day or for Easter or for summer or whatever, where people are just browsing, they're scrolling for gifts or they're scrolling for things, you can try that and see if that works for you too. It's a great another way to target. This is all brand new stuff. It's super powerful. Now this is extreme targeting, where someone is just owning the results of this. This is a product, these dog treats, Nature Gnaws. This is the top of their page. But if you scroll down the page, check this out. They've got they own the freaking page. They own this page. The frequently bought together is all their stuff. The sponsored products is almost all their stuff. I think there's one guy that snuck in, or 1 or 2 guys that snuck in there. The customers who shop for this also shop for it. Look at that across the board. These guys are crushing it because they own this space. I'm not saying you could totally own this space like this. It might be expensive or difficult, but they're doing it, and you need to at least get your product in there in the right places. It can make a huge difference in your sales. So I don't know about you, but if you're getting excited at what you just learned, comment below and let me know what you think about this free tip for Amazon sellers. I do a lot of these episodes. Make sure you check out all the other episodes because there's more of them out there. If you really liked what you saw and you want to know more of this kind of stuff, I know I speak fast, but you can go to freedomticket.com and watch a webinar. It's a little bit over an hour long there where I just bang through this kind of stuff and teach you. If you're a new seller or you maybe got a 1 or 2 products and you're struggling, you might learn some cool stuff that's going to really help you. So go to freedomticket.com. There's a webinar that's on auto replay. You can just watch it anytime you want at your own convenience, and hopefully you'll get some great information there. Or if you're already selling on Amazon, you're doing like 25K a month or more, you're already crushing it out of the park, and you want to learn something that can 2x, 3x, or even 5x your business, join us at the Helium 10 Elite Mastermind. Not only does it include the Helium 10 software, you also get access to a monthly training where it's myself and other high-level experienced sellers that come on and teach you cool strategies and tips. Just go to amzmarketer.com/elite, and that'll take you right to the right page where you can check everything out. this include not only does the training include the training, but it also includes the highest level of Helium 10 software. It's really, really cool. So thanks for watching this episode of Amazon's tips for Amazon sellers, and I'll see you on the next episode.